Hello, hungry learners. Welcome to my channel. I am the Starving Scientist, but you can call me Zoo. I hope this video finds you well. Enjoy. So I've noticed in speedrunning recently that the caves generation has been pretty scuffed and pretty hard to find the ruins. There's a few notable reasons why. The number one reason is because if you go down a few sinkholes and then try to pinpoint the ruins, you would be pretty confounded, especially if you were down, you say you go down the wilds biome and you find the blue mushroom biome and you find, say you get 3 sinkholes, you don't get any information off of that. And so that adds to the difficulty a little bit, but mostly it's just this generation, and this is my favorite example. It looks like what happened is it generated the wilds, and then it generated the blue mushroom biome, and then it generated the sinkhole biome. And that, because it also already had this green blue mushroom biome, the lunar grotto, this blue mushroom biome was compressed, and you can see all of the trees are super dense, very densely packed, because it generates a certain number of blue mushroom trees in the world. And what happens a lot in the generation is things just get cut off. You can see this weird fork here. It looks like there was wilds, but then the Battlist biome tried to generate. And these little bridges, those happen because a section of the world is generated and it's not connected to anything. So I think probably this was wilds. And then this sinkhole cut it off. And then it tried to generate the Battlist biome on top, but didn't have a lot of space, and so that's why you have these two weird little things. And this bridge, I bet, was trying to connect this Battlist biome. That's probably why there's 2 bridges rather than just 1 bridge. Usually if you see 2 bridges, it's because there's 2 points that it's trying to generate a bridge for both points, and it ends up generating 2 bridges even though they're right next to each other and form kind of an odd shape. Or you'll see this where the bridge comes back. I'm not sure if it's coming back or if it was cut off by something. It's possible it was cut off by this biome. Either way. Then you'll see really odd little thin strips of biomes that normally don't form in strips. And I've just been seeing it a lot lately. And I've had to adapt, I've had to learn new methods to discovering the ruins based off of sinkholes and trying to locate the ruins, but I have a few tips that I've discovered that I'll share with you right now. Hello, hungry learners. And now I will be showing you how to find the ruins live. We will be putting my new skills to the test, and testing whether my new strategies are accurate. Alright, so first things first. Let's see. There's more sinkhole biomes over there. Both of these lead here. There's more sinkholes. I know the wilds is going to lead this way. At least I'm fairly sure. I was wrong. No, was I? Looks like the wilds are not this one. This is, wow, this is a lot of bunny arches. Okay. This is interesting. I really need more information to be fully accurate. I'm going to make some models systems. Okay. There we go. So that means that the wilds are probably this way. Alright. There's the rock lobsters. It's not that way. If you find the rock lobsters, that is the wrong way. There's another sinkhole. Yeah. Blue mushroom. Wrong way. How do we get off this peninsula? This is a very abnormal sinkhole
set up here, but looking like it might be. It might be through the rock lobster biome just because of how weird this is. That's pretty rare though. I'm gonna go back to the surface and try to get another sinkhole for a little more information. The more information you have, the better, as usual. Usually I would do at least 3 sinkholes before I even attempt it, but I was a little overconfident there. That's my bad. Alright. Where's our next sinkhole? Count trap. Right there. Okay. That's a lot of hounds. This has been a testing world that I was doing something wrong. That's why there's all those paths everywhere. But I haven't explored the caves at all other than what we just saw. Now we try again with a second sinkhole. I suggest at least 3, but really, the more the merrier, but you can get away with 2. I've done it with 2 before. My 100 days all boss run with WX will be coming out shortly. I did it with 2 sinkholes now. I might have been right earlier about this here, but I'm just gonna run a tiny bit around here to see. Battleists, okay. Again, rock lobsters. Oh, that's not the rock lobster one. I think the wilds are this way. I still think they're that one. Because usually all the biomes are connected to the wilds, and they kind of fan out a little bit. I like the tree. This generation is messed up. This is exactly what I was talking about. It's just so weird. It must be through the rock lobsters. It has to be, I guess. Slurred away. I always find these 2 skeletons. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they are, but they're from. There's the wilds. Okay, yeah. So it was the opposite direction from what I thought. But once you explore it, if you keep running into these inns, then you need to go away from the inns. And if you get multiple of them, even better. If you find multiple of them, then you generally can figure out exactly which direction to go, because it doesn't typically generate a nice round inn. Like it wouldn't generate a nice round inn right here. This would be flat usually, and I'll show you later when I reveal the map after I find the ruins. Okay, so lots of lights. There's the werepig. Okay, once you find the werepig, you know you're going roughly the right direction. Maybe this way, actually. There's a blue mushroom biome. Okay, yeah, in my experience, the werepig's often pretty close to the blue mushroom biome. Which you need for both killing the werepig itself and for rushing ruins. You need healing ruins. I'll make a more in-depth ruins rush video soon. Now, okay, this is the red mushroom biome, which we know ruins will not be attached to the red mushroom biome. That's a fact, unless your world is very messed up, which I am sorry if your world is very messed up. But that's just how it do be. Which is looking like this world might be one of those messed up, kind of scuffed worlds. Nah, okay. I'll look around this corner. Of course, you wouldn't be quite as fast as this normally. Just be sure you bring, I'd say, 12 pieces of meat for hambats and for food. Okay, this is a good sign. These... Oh, there's the algae. Wow, we found the ruins. Alright. So, what I do to find the ruins is you try to find the wilds. And this wasn't promising. This, if you went through here, it'd connect after wilds and wilds. We'll see exactly how soon, but, actually, let me find the actual ruins, and then I will reveal the map, and we'll examine it together. Okay. So, there's usually a few little bubbles, but once you find the full site walls, you know that is the right village biome. And the swarm monkey pods. The swarm monkey pods don't necessarily mean you're in ruins yet, but it does mean that you're close, and you need to find the one with the walls and spiders. And there's sometimes 2, and sometimes one of them doesn't have any ruins branch connected to it. So you just need to explore it and see. And if there's one with no paths connected to it, that's the wrong one. You know that there's no ruins. If you go all the way around, even if there's more wilds, then there's never ruins, because the ruins have to be connected via these stone paths. Okay, so let me do the Google map command, which will be in the description of this video. There we go. And we see... So you see this here, like I said, is a second... It's essentially a decoy biome. If you were to go over this way, there'd be a lot of algae. This would be great for making pierogies. Algae is incredible for making pierogies, but spoiled liquid. Anyway, this is a decoy biome. There's no ruins connected to it. If you went around here and saw there was no stone paths coming up of it, this is wild, not stone. then you would see that there is no connection to the real ruins. Or is that one? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. But anyway. Okay. So we found the mushrooms on that guy. Okay. So as you can see here, what we were exploring was a very large green area. Normally they're a little smaller, which is probably what was throwing me off. Same with this one. It's got this path here, and there's 2 green biomes here, which made me think the ruins were this way, but they weren't. That was a deception. So it's not super common to have such a large green biome connected to the stalagmite biome, but clearly it happens. And then we've got a very strange mosaic mushroom biome. There's a little decoy blue mushroom biome that happens sometimes. If you find the mosaic mushroom biome, if you spawn next to it, go through it, you'll find a connection to the wilds. But this one, a battleless biome spawned on top of that connection, and so that might be a little confusing. So generally, I would suggest just going through a different sinkhole if you find the mosaic mushroom biome, just because of how confusing it can be. And then there's the atrium pillar, or the atrium center pillar. And so you see, there's several small-ish wild biomes, and what you want to do is find the one with the rocks and light bulbs. Okay, so this is just rocks, even though there's a light bulb there. This is rocks and light bulbs, but there's the slurtles. I think is what usually the slurtles don't spawn very close to the ruins. Like you can see here, there's no slurtles anywhere. There's some slurtles over here, but that's not connected, right? And there's some slurtles way over here, and there's a slurtle, and then there's a slurtle here, but it's pretty far away. So usually the nightmare pig is in the light bulbs. And there are a few rocks here, but this is almost entirely light bulbs. But this is kind of a small one, but it's kind of a mix of light bulbs and rocks. And that's getting close to pillars, and obviously we found algae. But if you ever come across a biome that isn't the wilds, and there's a green biome, go the opposite direction from the green biome, because the green biomes do sometimes, but very rarely connect to the wilds. It's a glitch. Like it's not supposed to connect to the wilds directly. It's always a different biome that you go through. Which I made a mistake here. I was thinking that it was probably this way, because over here again I was thinking the ruins would be over here somewhere, but that clearly was not the case. Yeah, and then if you find a swamp, go the opposite direction. The swamps are usually not connected to anything important. So it's nice to get reeds in underground swamps, but they're not connected to anything important. And of course, your blue mushroom biome is always connected to your Runic Grotto and your ancient archives. Which, if you're Wanda, I would highly recommend going to the ancient archives first and getting some food-side pieces to make more time pieces with the clockwork pieces, because you can get a lot from the walls. But anyway, that is my quick tips on how to find the ruins. If you're trying to find the labyrinth specifically, then I would suggest going and when you find this, it's called the military biome. When you find the military biome, that is not the right one. There's usually 2 offshoots that form the ruins. The one with the military biome is not usually the one with the labyrinth. It's usually the other one with all of the little, just a bunch of squares. And usually it's pretty close to the beginning of this offshoot. So if you have to go 2 or 3 rooms, it's probably not over here. It's probably on the other side, when it wise. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope it was educational and entertaining. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our patron Saluma, and I hope you have a great day.